College. I'm out here at Conowingo Reservoir, Conowingo Lake, north end. Just put in at Muddy Creek launch. Gonna head up here and head upstream into the rocks, hit some smallies, and then maybe run down and onto the Maryland end and fish up in Broad Creek. See if I can get some largemouth. Got some new Piz custom swim baits I want to try out, so I might head down there. We'll see. Main reason for this trip is myself, Brian Colby, CJ, all from the Bass College site, are heading to the Potomac next weekend. Brian Colby and myself have been working on Reservoir Mayhem, hitting up electric only, not necessarily, but we've been hitting a lot of electric only reservoirs and smaller lakes and stuff, and I haven't run the big motor in since the end of May, so it's kind of a test run before I drive 3 hours to the Potomac. So see what we can do, and I'll get back at you. Big bass just broke right out in front of me here, but see what happens.
This moment all my life, but it's not quite right. And this real is impossible.
First fish of the day. It's a largemouth of all things to come out up at this end of the river. Usually you catch the smallies up here, but thought I'm gonna Don Iovino splash it. Actually, to splash it too. Throw him right back in there in that pocket against the rocks. There's a big ball bait fish running this whole side up through here. The back end of the boat sitting in the tail race. Let this guy go here quick. The tail race is around 100, like 70 to 100 feet deep. Comes up right into here, and it's like a sheer cliff, and it's up into like 8 to 12 feet or less. And they're just kind of, they're just kind of cruising this bank. The current's coming down through here, so it's like a current break on the edge. Plus they got that drop off, they got shallow water, deep water close by, ambush and bait. Got the first smallmouth of the day, not a bad one. Don Iovino splashed it again. A little better fish. Just got a little bruise in there on his side or something, but see if we can get some more. Justin Watts here again for the Bass College. Got another smallie. I'm going to show you this. That is a Don Iovino Splash It, and let me tell you what, he wanted it. It's in there. And go to work on this fish, get this thing out of here, and let him go. Got a nice smallie off the Susquehanna here at Conowingo Lake. Justin Watts out at Conowingo Lake again. Another smallmouth, little chubby guy here. I got him on a drop shot. I got a Missile Baits Missile Crawl in I don't remember what the color is. It's like a dark, it's like black and blue basically. Black on top, blue on the bottom. There he is. Little fat guy though. Feeding up here on the shad. Shad's running right up along this. This is the edge of the of the tail race. The tail race is like 60, 80, 100 feet deep. You're into 10 to 20 over here to my left. We're kind of sitting right on the edge. I'm just kind of following it. So it's getting late, so we're gonna get out of here, but we'll see if we get a couple more. This is Justin Watts from the Bass College, and I'm out here at Conowingo Lake. Just gonna wrap it up here. I caught a combination of smallies and largemouth, nothing gigantic, but some decent ones. Started out this afternoon up here, and then And like I said in the beginning, main reason to come out today was to get my gas motor running, put some time on it. I haven't run it in about 2.5 months because Brian Colby and I have been doing the Reservoir Mayhem, and most of them are electric only lakes, so it hasn't been going. And we're going to the Potomac next weekend, so I ran all the way down to Broad Creek. When I got down there, mainly ran down just to put the time on the motor, but when I got down there, I just got this new bait from Piz Customs. It's a swim bait. It's called the Beast, and it's in a bluegill pattern. So I thought, what better place in Conowingo to throw this than down in Broad Creek? So I went down there and strictly threw this. Didn't pick any fish up. Had one follower, probably about a 3-pounder. Followed her right to the boat. 2 more chasing bluegills. Jumped them beside the boat. I threw the Splash It in, and the one blew up on it, knocked it probably 4 feet out of the water. Missed him, but then I ran back up to the upper end of the lake here and caught 2 more smallies. One on the Splash It and one on a drop shot. But this is just really cool swim bait, and I'm throwing it on a new iRod Genesis 2 large swim bait rod. These iRods are awesome. Didn't use them until about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they're just fantastic rods. But that's it for here. Next week we'll be at the Potomac. Brian Colby, myself, CJ from the site, and his father-in-law, I believe. But we'll catch you on the Potomac next weekend.